Welcome to Mother Projects. I'm Steph. The other day, my neighbor brought this to me and said he had an extra one and that I could use it to replace the blade on my edger. I thanked him, but in that moment I realized I've never replaced the blades on any of my outdoor tools. This sent me on a journey of researching as to what I might need to replace. The chain on the pole saw and chainsaw need to be replaced when they start to show wear, but mine are still in good condition. This is my set of Ryobi expanded tools, which use one power head for multiple attachments. The brush cutter can be replaced, but mine is not showing too much wear. I have extra string for my string trimmer, but that's still looking good. So that brings me to my edger. I also headed to Home Depot to grab a 20-inch lawnmower blade, as I've never replaced that and there are some dings on the old blade. In the manual for the Ryobi expanded edger, there is a section on replacing the blade, which are the instructions that I'm following. I disconnected the edger from the power head, so there's no power running to this. I found this holding pin that came with the edger, and it fits in the slot underneath the blade to secure it in place while I remove the blade nut. Using a 3/4 inch socket wrench, turn the blade nut clockwise to loosen. Now this took me a good 5 to 10 minutes to loosen as it was pretty tight, but I stayed at it and was finally able to get enough leverage to remove it. Remove the old blade from the edger shaft. Here's a quick look at the old and new blades. The old blade is 7 years old. The hole is the indicator as to when you need to replace the blade, but mine is pretty worn down, so I'm glad I'm replacing it. Clean any debris from the edger shaft and flange washers. Center the new blade on the flange washer, making sure the blade sits flat. Install the cupped washer and install the blade nut onto the edger shaft. Using the 3/4 inch socket wrench, turn the blade nut counterclockwise onto the edger shaft and tighten securely. The manual says to torque the nut to 11 feet-pounds. I just tightened it as best I could as I don't have a torque wrench. I'm going to test the blade out at the end to make sure everything works after the new blade is installed. But first, let's install the new blade on my Ryobi 20-inch 40-volt mower. First, I decided to clean this up as I've had it for 5 years and never really done that. This is the new blade I'll be installing. In the packaging, it also came with instructions for installing the blade, which are the same instructions that are in the mower manual. There's no battery in the tool, and I removed the fuse key. I turn the mower on its side. The instructions say to wedge a block of wood between the blade and the mower deck to keep the blade from turning. This proved to be a difficult task and took me about 10 to 15 minutes to remove the blade, as you'll see. I started with a piece of wood that was too thin and the blade would not stay secure with it. Then I tried a 2x4, but that seemed too long. So I cut it in half and continued to try securing it, but it kept slipping out of place. So ultimately, with my steel-toe boots on, I held the wood in place and this finally worked. Loosen the blade nut by turning it counterclockwise using a 15mm socket wrench. This took some time to loosen, but I finally got it. Remove the blade nut, spacer, blade insulator, and blade. This would be a better time to clean the mower deck. Place the new blade on the shaft against the blade carrier. There are 2 different size holes that the blade aligns with. The spacer has 2 flat sides that align with the flat sides on the shaft. Thread the blade shaft on the shaft and finger tighten. Then I tightened it as best I could, trying to hold the blade in place with the wood. The manual says to torque the blade clockwise using a torque wrench. The recommended torque is 350 to 400 inch-pounds. Again, I didn't have a torque wrench, so I tightened it as best I could. Then I put the fuse key back in the mower. First, I tested out the mower, but my grass was not very long, so it's hard to see any difference, but it did cut. After I mowed the front yard, I checked the blade and everything was tight and in place. Then I tried the edger blade and it gave a nice clean cut. Again, I checked the new blade and it's still tight and in place. I don't think either of these blades were in dire need of replacement, but I'm glad to know the process now. The edger blade was 7 years old and the mower blade was 5. Now, my question to you is, how often do you replace your blades on your outdoor power tools? And if you're like me and have never done it, that's okay too. For more information on these tools, check out these 2 videos right here, and for more projects from us, be sure to visit us at mother.projects.com.